Hello, Rush fan. Thank you for joining us again. This is every Rush song, and I have a question for you. Have you ever been doing something really fun? Did you have a fun night, memorable night, and Rush was involved, either a Rush concert, listening to Rush, some kind of Rush anecdote, anecdote. I've heard it both ways. That's what we've got for you tonight. We're going to each share one or two stories involving Rush.
Every Rush song.
Rush.
Yes.
Rush.
Yes. I have to tell you,
Genesis. I thought we were naming progressive rock bands.
no.
I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
See what I
This
did there?
is pretty much every Rush song, so I can think we're going to just limit it to that.
Well, y'all did start saying yes.
Hey,
That's a good point.
Should we branch out? And no.
No.
Thank you. That's correct answer, Jay.
No.
And this was Jay's idea. I thought it was a great idea. So I'll let Jay start.
Okay, so I thought, we could tell some stories, maybe involves, like Shane said, maybe a concert or something that involves Rush in some way. And one of my favorite stories, things that I've done that involve Rush, is I'm sure we're familiar with the over 7-minute long YYZ from Exit Stage Left with the drum solo.
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
So I was playing where you control the jukebox with your app with a cousin, and she kept
Fuck
putting
with
in
your
a
ass.
song, and I would put in a song that I felt would be more annoying to her because she's and we went back and forth, and knowing that she's not a big Rush fan, I dropped that one. And she used words I'd never heard before, actually. But
tell
yeah,
us some of them. We have the
she,
E.
she was not appreciative. I felt like there was some respect because I did it. I went there. But then again, maybe there wasn't. But so fast forward to the last few years, and I enjoy using that as sort of hey, I'm leaving the bar a mic drop. So, for example, I'll be in a bar and maybe put it in a couple of times, get it all queued up right before I walk out the door, and just walk away and say, "You're welcome."
Enjoy that.
Yes. Now, if I'm actually punishing myself there because I would rather to sit there and listen to
And
it.
listen to it, right? Yeah.
But I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, there's a pizza place that occasionally me and my family go to. Guess you call it downtown Arlington-ish area, and they've got one of those jukeboxes. Blah blah. You just put your money in, whatever. And I've done that, especially like if we pick my parents up and we're taking them out to eat with us. Yeah, I don't let them choose the music, but I always make sure. Because I know we're going to be there for a while. So I'm playing the hits. I'll usually start it off with The Spirit of Radio or Limelight,
Keep it interesting to them.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to probably spend anywhere from $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 on this stuff.
On Rush.
Right. And I'm going to make sure that when we are finally leaving after eating our pizza, that it's Xanadu or it's Jacob's Ladder.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Because what are they going to do? Unplug it? No.
They better not.
The people. And what's even better is before you do that, if you go and you pick an Olivia Newton-John song first. Like
Xanadu.
You do? No. That would be good. I just thought about that. That's right.
With a little more love.
I was thinking more of, if you love me, let me know.
Go.
If you don't, let me know.
know.
I can take another minute. of the
You're the
pain
word
without you in it.
if you lose me,
Let
Let
me
me know.
know.
if you
If you
don't,
don't, just set me
give me
free.
your
Why am I dancing like
all.
Axl
Take
Rose?
away the chains that keep me love you.
Guess which one of us
Bow,
knows the
bow, bow,
lyrics?
bow, bow. How we've lost all credibility whatsoever.
Oh, absolutely,
No, no,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I
no.
don't. Well,
Olivia
I guess you got to
Newton-John
have
is greatness.
you have
No.
to have
There's
credibility. to
Okay,
lose
look,
credibility.
we might have had 0.5. We just went to minus 411,000.
over in the negative.
Okay.
Did you see
We're so
411,000?
11,000.
Oh man.
Yes, negative.
Oh,
But
nice.
But you
I
throw
think that
that in. I
All right.
love
that
doing that.
what you two have described is a kindness compared to what Jay and I used to do when we played pool at the hangar, which was play The End by the Doors over and over and over again.
It's like, oh, this is the end. No, wait, no, this is the end.
Nope.
No, it's this one.
The end is coming later again.
It was not beautiful, my friend.
Hmm.
Wow. That's a good
Walked-
one. Yeah, I
Walked
like
on
doing
down the
that.
hall.
This is the end. Beautiful friend.
You know, I've got tons of concert stories. You know,
Well, rip one
That's
out
great.
your butthole.
Well,
Let's
one
hear it.
time I'm just kidding.
but I don't know if any of them are humorous. I mean, I do remember at Reunion Arena. See,
I get it. I get
Yeah.
I
it.
get it.
wait, Leia, a Hold Your Fire tour, and I don't know. We were in the lower section, you know, not on the floor, but lower section, I believe. And you know, okay, decent seats. And I remember looking across the arena and seeing Todd Lewis.
Oh, come on now.
Well, that's
Now-
not that odd. You see
Now,
Todd at
no,
Rush
no,
concert?
because you saw Todd at every concert, not just every Rush concert.
Every concert.
Every
A little
concert.
backstory here is
Hey.
Todd Lewis is a friend of ours, and
Yes.
he used to at least go to every single.
I mean,
concert.
everything.
We'd
It
always
didn't
see
matter who it was. Todd was
Yeah.
there. But
And might I say, if it weren't for Todd, I never would have played bass. So
There
thank
you
you,
go.
Todd.
thank you, Todd.
My best friend for many years.
Now,
Good guy.
at the same concert, another friend of ours, a Robert Bellife,
That's a
Oh yeah.
horrible cover-up name.
says that he remembers seeing me from across the arena
Yeah.
doing this on every song, just hands up in the air, fist pumping. Yes, yes. Yeah.
I could see that. I could see
Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah. Now, one of my, I don't know if it's a favorite Rush story or not. It's one that it just drives me insane. So a guy I used to go to church with, I think I mentioned him on the show before, a Daniel Carpenter.
JC
It-
was a carpenter.
It wasn't the first Rush concert I took him to.
Wow.
This was R30.
Oh,
This was R30. And
I remember R30.
you know, we've got the tickets. It's concert day. You know, I'm ready. I'm excited, you know, but I've got to go pick him up, blah, 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 blah. But we're highly delayed. Why? Because Daniel was an idiot and got in a traffic accident,
Oh, no.
speeding, you know, doing something stupid on his way back to his house, you know. So I'm like, oh, so, I mean, and it took us forever, you know, because he was delayed from that, yada, 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 yada. Get out there and pretty
Tim,
much,
Was he
pretty
hurt?
much,
Was he hurt in any way?
yeah, after I got a hold of them.
Wow.
Could be
Okay.
that'd be my first thought. Is like,
Yeah.
are you okay? But Tim's just, oh, we're gonna miss
No.
Rush.
We're missing the opening band. We're missing 311.
Right. So no, we get there
Correct.
and okay. So we get there and I'm so upset because we're missing the introduction. So that's the R30.
Mm.
Okay. And that's
Yeah.
got Jerry Stiller doing, the whole introduction thing. Jerry Stiller,
Ben
Ben
Stiller's
Stiller's
dad.
father. Yeah.
The,
yeah.
the late
Okay.
Jerry
Yes.
Stiller.
Star Meet the
Yes.
Late
Fockers.
Jerry's. So
JC was a carpenter.
Was.
we're missing all of this. And this is at Star Sucks and Smirnoff, whatever,
Oh yeah.
arena in Dallas. And so, we're like stage left, couple sections back, and okay, here's the row. Let's go. We're walking. We're like right in the middle of the row. I'm trying to, and they're about to come out to Limelight. And we get 2 chairs from our seats. And who do I freaking see? Todd Lewis.
Todd Lewis.
I am sitting, our seats are right next to Todd Lewis.
That's
Now,
awesome.
are you
How does
referring
that
to
happen?
Are you referring to the lead singer and guitarist for the Toadies?
Yes, I think that's exactly who he's referring to.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Todd Vader
So-
Lewis.
Yes. Anyways, so, I'm going, miss it all. And then, and the bad thing is, and Todd was cool because we didn't do the big, hey man, we didn't do just a lot of talking, which I was sort of fearing that me and him were going to get into a lot of talking about. I can't believe this. We didn't plan this, and here we are next to each other. And blah, blah, blah. No,
Yeah.
because Rush was about to hit the stage. So it was like, dude, I can't believe this. Yeah. So there you go.
I think I took my wife to that one. That was at Star Suck, you right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I took my wife to that one because it was wasn't it like a 3-hour show with an intervention?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. That's she had never seen Rush before. I'm like, oh, it'd be great. It's only a couple hours, you'll love it.
Oh no, poor thing. How
Yeah.
could you, Jay?
Oh, but she did enjoy it.
Yeah, because Rush had stopped the opening band going on the road with them after Counterparts.
Yeah.
Dateline, Euless, Texas. Our friend Kevin. Our friend Kevin. He and I used to ride to school together. We took
Mhm.
auto body class. We would ride auto body. We'd go have lunch. Then we'd go to school. Did this the whole year, whole 11th grade, a lot of 12th grade. And I don't know if the cassette player in Kevin's Candy Apple Red Nova was broken or what, but the only cassette that was ever in that stereo was Fly By Night. Every day, to school, to auto body, to lunch, back to school, Fly By Night, every single day.
That's interesting.
That
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been,
Well- no, that's
No, as I recall, it's Jay's 19th favorite album.
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying
Yes.
when he said, I remember in Kevin's car,
Oh.
we listened to, and I don't know if his cassette player was broken or he was just
But
really
see, to me,
into it. but-
No, I mean, to me, that's not like Kevin. He wouldn't have a broken cassette player. He would have, he
would have replaced it?
fixed it. Yeah, he would have fixed it. But it also doesn't seem like Kevin
Maybe.
to just
It-
listen to Fly By Night.
I mean, that album over and over and over again, it's his fault. Why it's my 19th favorite. But good dude, Kevin. And I'm complaining about that, but he was also the one driving every time. So
Well, there's that. That's yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. What are you going to do?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then one we mentioned before, Tim, was when I did the dance mix to Territories with the double cassette player. And I had like
Yes.
the
And,
30-minute intro.
and it just went forever. And Shane is telling me, he tells me nothing about this is something he created.
Oh
He's telling
no.
me this is like their new dance release,
I would never do that.
That's mean.
bull. But it was so freaking awesome. I mean, it just went on forever and ever and ever. And I have to thank Shane for that, because then I started to do that crap. Like have the little Morse code thing for YYZ go on for a couple of minutes. Just a few seconds, but a couple of minutes, and then hit the da da da, and then just have that first da 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 da, like a skipping record
It's
almost.
too bad you couldn't have a record go wicka 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 wide. Now dun, 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 dun.
Oh man, I had friends who were
Oh,
DJs, and I begged them to work in Rush songs and
That
do
would
all
have
the
been
dance
so
club
great.
stuff, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And
Right,
they
right, right.
wasn't cool enough for them.
no, and I remember when I was tending bar at the hangar,
Mm, you're
and it
welcome.
was this, and so on Sundays, it was pretty much just me and
And
the
me.
assistant general manager.
And me.
Well, and of course, Jay. Um,
Because I sat and drank.
right, because we didn't have, the DJ didn't come in, Sundays weren't all that busy anyway. So
Yeah.
I figured out I could bring a bunch of my CDs. I knew how to work the equipment, and I would just go throw a CD on, but there was one night where, yeah, we had some girls show up, and one of them came up to me and said, "What is this crap?" And of course, I think it was Free Will. I mean, I just started Permanent Waves.
Come on,
So
girl.
got through Spirit of Radio. Yeah. She was like, "We want something we can dance to."
You can dance to that.
The trees.
No, 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 no. So I put on Superconductor. They all broke their ankles.
Ah,
I
five
feel
four
like
is good.
that was Oh, I'm just getting a text. Let me see.
Uh-oh. Is it from Kiki?
No, it says,
That's the other
Dear,
show.
Is it from Alan?
That's Beer
dear
Thursday.
every Rush song. Uh-huh. It says that we are dangerously close to being canceled. I mean, what does that
Oh
even mean?
no.
Dangerously close. I
Yeah.
mean, does that mean we're
Huh.
going to die?
Where
I don't know.
did Tim say something politically incorrect that I forgot to edit out?
No,
I
let
don't-
me.
not on this episode.
I don't know what that even means. Shane, I'm texting you back right now. See what I did there?
I
Yes.
did. You made it, and then they
Hey,
thought, but I
He
thought
made it a
and that was-
funny.
I made it a funny.
funny.
I made it
Boom.
funny. Oh, when Robin and I went to see that show, the 30 show, and during intermission, we went to get a beer, and she had always heard me talk about, our friend Todd and how we'd always run into him at a show. And as we're getting our beer, guess who we ran into?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you could
You know-
set your watch to it.
It was like his superpower. It was
Right.
it's actually kind of cool.
Todd, if you're listening, you're a
Yes.
very big player in
Look,
tonight's episode.
Definitely are, sir.
Like I've gone to see Striper before with Robish Beliashif.
Yeah. Robish
And-
Billy
and-
Ishish.
and-
Rubbish
Todd-
Belagosi.
Right. And Todd was either a part of that, or we knew already that he was going to be there, by conversations.
Yeah.
But, I mean, He-
Hell, I went to see Poison one night, and he was sitting in on drums. I'm like, what the hell is happening here?
what happened to Ricky Rocket?
Yeah, well,
He's been replaced. Now,
Probably that name is what happened to Ricky
right,
yes,
Rocket.
exactly.
that name. Now, Jay,
Yes, sir.
oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yes,
Todd expanded his reach, and you can also run into him at any Comic-Con in the area too. Am I
absolutely.
right?
Yes,
Yes.
we have that mutual love, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's taken it to the extreme. I mean, he goes to all of them. But yeah, we have that mutual love in common. Not love, but Comic Con thing. And so, oh, would you look at the time? Yeah, but so Rush,
That's
am I
good.
right?
Yes.
Now, was it our senior year in our high school auditorium
Yes.
when our friends played Red Barchetta?
No,
Was it no Limelight
no,
and Crazy Train?
Oh,
no.
was that
no.
Billy Brashear? That was junior
Yeah,
year.
that was junior
It was
year.
junior
Yeah.
year.
And it was Spirit of Radio.
Was it
Yes.
Spirit
Was that
of
him?
Radio?
That he was
Yes,
yeah.
because I got to be a part of that band.
Oh,
Our great friend Andy the Levite
Andy the Levite, yes.
No one
was
will ever
the
figure out that
drummer,
name.
but Andy was
Yeah, he
not
was.
Andy was not a mallet player.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
so I was asked to play the bell part on Spirit of Radio. So
Ding.
yes, I walked out on stage at that moment just to go ding 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 ding. And then when it was done, I turned around, I walked back off stage, twirling my bell mallets, you know. And then it happened a second time. And I'd have to walk right out there. Because Andy was so would be da 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 da, and he'd start twirling his both sticks, you know, and I would be yeah,
Andy Levy, good drummer, right?
awesome
Oh
drummer.
Was
man.
he really? I never
Who
realized.
I'm going to
yeah.
tell a secret because that was a talent show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andy was not supposed to play. Andy had been failing some class, okay? And
I
you
didn't
could
know
not
that.
participate in and that was considered extracurricular activities.
I
So
didn't know that.
so when Mark Alloy, who was brought in to do the lead vocals,
God
Cool
rest his
guy.
soul.
introduced
Rest
the
in peace.
band, introduced Andy as Mr. X.
Because he couldn't say his name.
He
because
couldn't
wasn't
say his
supposed to.
name. Right. He wasn't supposed to be
Uh,
playing. Yes.
Did Billy play the bass?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Who played
Yes.
guitar?
No, I mean,
Yes.
because he also played keyboard and stuff, so I couldn't
Right.
remember he played
Yeah.
the bass on that one.
And he
Yeah.
had the
Yes.
the mullet thing, just like Getty did.
He
Yeah.
Billy Brashear looked just like Geddy Lee, Grace Under Pressure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
But
John.
but
Yeah.
unfortunately could not sing like Geddy Lee.
Well, I mean, we all have our,
Who can?
strengths and weaknesses.
Not saying a bad voice. I'm saying just did not have the register to do Rush.
Who does besides you?
Michael
Now-
Sweet.
Michael Sweet.
Now let's
I
not
don't
bury
think
the
even
lead
Michael
here.
Sweet does anymore. I mean, he's still got an amazing voice.
Michael Sweet could go and do a studio Rush tribute cover thing. So he's got all day to lay down his vocal tracks.
I
But
bet he
no,
could,
not
he could
not
pull it.
live. He can't
No,
do it.
but he could pull it off. That's one guy I cannot believe his voice is still. I know that a few years ago they started taking everything like a half step, so it'd be easier on his voice to hit the notes. and people were like, "Oh, that's not fair. You're not singing it like the original." Like, screw you,
Idiots.
Dude,
man.
dude, everybody.
Idiots.
Everybody,
And they've
yeah,
been doing it for centuries.
absolute,
They've been
literal
doing it
Centuries.
they've
centuries.
been doing it for centuries.
When Wolfgang
Literally
Van Halen was
Right.
first, no, Van
Mozart.
Cleaver, Mozart. When
Mozart used to
Wolfgang Van
tune his
Mozart
harpsichord.
When
was tuning, yes,
Picasso was writing a
Uh,
song.
yes,
uh,
nobody could read it.
Right.
It was
it
just
was
like,
all
what
jumbled
are we
up.
doing here?
Now,
Is
let's
this
not
a
bury the
song?
lead here. What was the
Ooh.
name of that band from our high school talent show?
Ooh, Marseille.
No.
Different band. That was Todd and
Oh,
me.
oh, that was
Right. Yeah. That was our senior year.
It
okay.
was
What was
like, it's similar to Rush, maybe the
Rash?
opposite of Rush.
Oh,
Calm.
Calm? Really?
Yes. Do you remember what Calm stood for?
No.
Cocky
Tim, I really
ass,
thought.
cocky ass lesbian men.
Now we're canceled.
Okay.
No, it was kick ass luscious meat. Was Calm.
Wow.
That's what Andy told me. Now, it may not have been
Well,
true.
yeah.
But that's what he also didn't tell me he was failing, so he could have been lying.
No, because that sounds like something between Mark Alloy and James
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Yes.
That's very
That they
Mark.
would have come up with. Right.
And it might have been Mark that told me now that I think about it. But yeah,
Oh,
kick ass,
man.
luscious meat. Rush,
Right.
Calm. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's something we love to do is reminisce about high school, and Rush was a huge part of so many of our friends, and
Yes.
a lot of they're always involved in all those stories. So tell us your Rush stories in the comments. It'd be a long comment. But yeah, tell us your Rush stories. Send us videos. Send us a voicemail, 2112 at everyrushsong.com. Catch us on the Sosh at Every Rush Song. And Tim will kindly, so kindly wrap this thing up.
Thank you
Like a
very
baby.
kindly. Good night.